Welcome to another episode of It's Debatable. I'm Justin.
I'm Jalen.
And for today's episode, we're going to be doing a recap of the Bardashians versus the Funeral 2-on-2 that went down in New Orleans on the Battle of the Bayou card. I had the pleasure of this year to go to New Orleans. I think it's a dope place to go to. Definitely if you're into drinking, I guess that's like heaven to people like that because once you hit certain places like the French Quarter and things of that nature, there's definitely bars everywhere. So shout out to Smack for coming to New Orleans. How did you feel seeing that the first time that they went to New Orleans?
I definitely like it. It's definitely an expansion move. Expanding the fan base. Reached into different parts. I feel URL always goes to the same spots. Houston, LA. They always being in LA because of caffeine and everything. Atlanta. Sometimes I feel like they always had their designated areas. It's good to see them expand a little bit more and go to New Orleans and see how they react. Towards battle rap and see like the fan base there.
Right. So on this card, there was some battles that happened, some battles that didn't happen. But one of the ones that we did get was the Bardashians versus the Funeral. So before we get into bars or anything like that, just how did you feel about the battle overall?
Overall, I feel like it was solid on both ends. I like the fact that everybody got through their material. Everybody had their little highlights. Everybody was clean more so. Yeah, I can't complain as far as execution wise. As far as like the battle back and forth, I feel like it was just solid. Not too outstanding for me, but I feel like they did just enough.
So I believe I heard some people say that it was a classic. Would you say that?
No, I wouldn't say it's a classic to me.
All right. So if you're ready, then we could definitely just dive into round one.
Yeah.
The Bardashians went first. They got into the I'm about my money. They play with our bid. Fuck this 2-on-2. We in New Orleans. Why you thought they brought jazz to a funeral?
Yeah.
They definitely got good reaction off that.
Mm-hmm.
They got pause, but this dick will leave this pussy stinking and
Yeah,
knock PH
made
balance
balance
off.
off,
They had
yeah.
that whole little moment right there.
Yeah.
What did you have?
Also, even after that, well, first off, even starting off the round with the broad jazz through funeral, I thought that was a solid intro. I feel later on, I feel like the funeral and the jazz slash funeral bar was kind of better on there, and we'll get to that a little bit later. And I think that was the first round on Phara Shooney, and I like their execution of the bar a little bit better. But yeah. The next bar I have though is the Planet Fitness. I don't go to Planet Fitness. I just I'm giving PF bucks for no reason.
Right, had that too.
Alluding to shooting, fair funeral. The next bar that kind of caught my eye was kind of the Lexus bar, but I don't really like the execution of it too much.
You just felt that didn't really land for you.
It didn't really land. I feel like they put a lot of emphasis on it, put a lot of energy towards it, but when that last punch, I'm like, nah, it wasn't it for me. So yeah, those are like the next two after that.
I definitely had the you seen her verse Fonz. Shoe hit a ceiling with the landlord, so keep that noise down. I like that. I had the went in, went went into talking about Fetty, saying they do everything alike, saying you look this way, you look that way.
Yeah.
Then they went into you fuck Fetty and you fuck Fetty, so they went into that whole little thing that definitely is gonna get the crowd's reaction, talking about the alleged, little scandal that happened between Phara and Fetty and Shooney.
Yeah.
Definitely went into that, but that's all I really had for the first round for me. I don't think they packed everything into the first round. I
Yeah.
feel like as the rounds went on, they progressively just got better. So okay, first round from the Bardashians.
Yeah, I just felt it was okay. A lot of bars I just felt wasn't landing really, like even the juvenile shit that they had in that first round, like the back that I kind of predicted that it was coming, like the back that ass up, and then like
Yeah, no,
juvenile.
no, yeah. When I heard the juvenile bar, I definitely got reaction, but I just
Yeah,
felt like I heard that the juvenile
yeah.
bar a lot of
I'm
times.
like, okay, that's like mid. I'm like, okay, and then the best shoe release ever. I'm like,
Oh yeah, you're right. It's gonna be the line outside the bed. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
that's
I'm
cool.
like, oh, okay, like it's solid, but yeah, it's a solid round for Jazz and Official and Bardashians.
All right, so then we get into funerals first round. This is the I can't really remember the last time we seen them teaming up. Do you remember the last time they teamed up?
Nah.
The only thing, and I'm sorry if I don't remember, and that's disrespectful. The only thing I remember was them in the hallway versus
Yeah,
Hitman Holla.
yeah,
That's the
yeah.
last time I seen them on a 2-on-2. If I'm just no, they definitely battled this year on the home card, the card before Gnome. I think
Oh
that's run
yeah.
by Scotty. They faced them C3 and Beretta Blaze. If I'm
Mm,
if I'm correct on that last name. So yes, they definitely battled there. So that's why I believe also in the predictions when we did, I think that was one of the reasons why I
yeah.
thought they would do a lot better than people was gonna give them credit for. But
Mm-hmm.
we get into funerals first round. They started off with the whole clumsy thing and ending it with all these babies we carried. Why would we be worried about a
Onesie.
onesie? Um, I also had and since you're from here, it's gonna be fun breaking down on the French Quarter. You have to be there to understand some of those local references. They
Mm-hmm.
went into right after that they went into this is the battle of the Bayou. Bullets like suggestions. We're gonna run them by you.
You.
Um, what did you have after that?
Um, I really didn't have much going. Like in the beginning, I felt everything was solid. The kicking down doors, aiming at heads and titties, yada yada. And then I didn't really get anything until I got the that's my best friend, so I got to
No,
stick
yeah,
beside
yeah,
her.
right,
And
right,
I
right.
think from that
I had that next.
like kind of changed everything back to back after that. I feel like it kind of started slow, so I didn't really have anything until that's my best friend. I got to stick beside her, which was hard. I feel you feel me, and yeah, and then after that, paint this picture for good time. Got to paint this picture for Jazz. Yeah, that's like that's after that as well. You feel me, and then the Jazz and the blues scheme that they was
Yeah,
running.
jazz and the blues. Nah,
Blues, yeah.
jazz at the 911 station. Yeah, jazz
Jazz
and
and
the
the
blues.
blues, yeah. That's what I had. What about you on your end?
They also, I think, after that had I forgot the whole little scheme that they have, but it was about the drugs thing and said that you can get the cocaine and ecstasy. Were both uppers. They definitely
Okay.
went into that. I had the if people call you, they was talking to Jazz. If people call you for the cops, they said if people call you, my fault. I'm doing the chest right now. My fault.
Got you.
They went into the if people call you for the cops, then who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. That the performance aspect of that. Shout out to Fair for that. That definitely got the crowd's attention. But that's all that I had for the funeral in the second round.
The first round.
Oh yeah, the first round.
I had she going gangbang, fight crime, and go back in her room like for the
Spider-Man,
the
yeah.
Spider-Man shit, and then the funeral in New Orleans. See if Jazz played in the street. I felt like that bar was a little bit better than their intro bar. I like that one, and then put a shell in ocean, have her looking like she walking on the scene. You feel me? Kind of a beach scheme. I like that, and then the they was alluding to Jazz like stealing and running her material with Lou Castro, and then the Lou Armstrong Jazz reinvented it. Like I like that. I like that ball is kind of strong to me. So concluding like their first round, I had Phara Shooney for the first round.
No, yeah, I definitely agree. I had Farah and Shuni in the first round of the first watch and of watching it again.
Mm-hmm.
So now we get into round two by the Bardashians. Officials starts off with the smack ain't gonna like me. I've been a menace. Deshaun Watson. If I put my hands on bitches, I'm gonna get suspended. That was cool. They went into the we with it whenever, however, bitch. We with it whenever, however, bitch. Pick a date, and we don't gotta use clips to give a fade. Tim's on stomp him out. The bitches days. We're talking. Put the shoe to shoe and spin off like Kid and Play.
Okay, yeah.
I thought that was fire. They also had the so watch out cause they went into the whole so watch out because like black Air Forces in your hood.
We
Yeah,
we in your hood shoe. Yeah.
I'm messing up the bar. 'Cause I got bad handwriting,
Yeah.
right? So I'm just fucking this shit up. But yeah, they went into that whole scheme. But I want to get it right. Like you have written down.
I only have the one. I only felt the black Air Forces we in your hood shoe was. I only like
Hold on,
that
hold on,
part.
hold on,
I
wait,
didn't
hold on,
really
hold on,
like
hold on. No,
the
because
rest of it.
the whole thing was fire to me. They went
Mm,
into so watch out, because just like black Air Forces, wearing your hood shoe,
mm-hmm.
better leave before shit go left. We think you should shoe. Shit like Japanese sandals. We wish you would shoe. Before you say something slick walk, or you gonna give up the good shoe.
I didn't like that.
I thought the whole thing was fire. I thought
Yeah.
how it was presented, the performance aspect and everything of that nature. I thought that was fire right there. But what did you have also
Yeah.
in the second?
Yeah, I also had that in a second, but I didn't. I was really questionable, and there's also a questionable bar by Jazz with the eighth beat your one seed, like something with like the Nuggets and the Sonics, right? But I'm like, what is she alluding to when she's saying the eighth is gonna beat your first seed? Like, I don't understand what she's alluding to by eighth. Like, I was confused by that.
Well, when she said A, she's talking about the gun, and
What
then she's saying the first seed, but I guess her kid or
kid?
her, like she's referring just to killing someone.
Yeah.
Now, did she use maybe the perfect wording? Who knows? Like,
Yeah, I was confused about that. But the other one I got after the slick wall shit, I got the ratchet squat. I got the ratchet squat and leave P by the car. Like that shit was fire.
yeah, I got the ratchet bitch. I would squat and leave
Mhm.
P outside of the car.
Yup,
Fire.
definitely I like that. And then I kind of caught onto the scheme that Jobs was doing with the noodles, the bow tie, angel hair, penny,
Oh
the
yeah.
noodle, fettuccine, put sauce all on you. I didn't like, you feel me, the landing of the last punch.
I thought it was well put together.
Yeah, I do like the scheming pattern, like, noodles, the
Ever
bow
since
tie.
you was with Fettuccine 20, you've been rapping differently. We
Mm.
on to you. He, um, he wore that bow
Bow
tie
tie.
to your wedding and been willing to give it all
Mhm.
to you. Ain't no angel here. And since she ain't had the penne, something like work together. That ain't applaudable, bitch. We ain't think you was gonna noodle till wait, bitch. You didn't think you was gonna go noodle till Fetty put his starch on you. I thought it was fire.
Eh, I was like, okay. And then with Jazz with the funeral houses are supposed to have ghost in it. I
Fire.
like that bar. I like the what goes around comes around. So they're gonna have to write Ferris will. You feel me? A little like the Ferris will, and then I like that bar. That bar was hard. Anything on your end?
No, yeah, and then they started joking around a little bit, talking about you big bird bitch, and then she was like, "Chill, Jazz. I know niggas that would get behind that tree," and then she went into the bitch Geechee wouldn't even get behind that
That's
tree.
true.
I thought that was funny. They went into Shooney losing to Head Ice and saying this bitch such a hoe. As soon as she seen Head, she blew it.
Mm-hmm.
And then they ended with the Tay Rock and chest flip, and then they ended up with dropping the Plan Bs.
Yeah.
I felt like it didn't get the biggest reaction, but I felt like if it was even in a bigger stage, it probably would have got a bigger reaction.
Okay.
But yeah, and that was literally the last bar.
Yeah. Also, I had they said like only bitches that suck dick choke, and then
No,
you
yeah,
see
that
how the
was before the
tables
thing.
turned, and then I didn't like the stumbling through the bar one. I feel like, yeah, you feel me, Shooney, like the Shooney, like Shooney stumbling through the bar, but I don't like the way official delivered that one. And then I like the Jazz, with customized Tim's shoe messing up, like I like that. But another solid round from the Bardashians, I feel. But I definitely feel they have more highlights, more so in this second round.
Yeah. So then it goes into funeral second round. They had the don't act tough cause smacking your home, bitch. You'll still get smacked. No, don't act tough cause smacking your hometown, bitch. You'll still get smacked in your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
They went into the Casey making a stock low. Jazz leader makes sense. Makes sense. She a capo.
Jazz, yeah. Mm-hmm.
You from New Orleans? Why you riding with the 504?
Mm-hmm.
What
Yep.
else did you have?
And then, me personally, I just like how in the beginning she was rapping like, oh, y'all rap about sports and shit, but y'all don't know but the difference between a Pelican and a Utah Jazz. And then Shooney kind of played on words with the Pelican and the Utah Jazz. I like that play on words. And then yeah, and then music they was talking about like their contracts and everything, and since she was like, music to my ears, jazz is supposed to get played. solid bar. And then I like the if Jazz sing, she getting fucked up like we got
It started off on the wrong
yeah,
note.
we got to start off on the wrong note. I like that bar. That shit hit hard for me.
Yeah, they had the one strap not good enough
Mm,
for official. I had to
the
double
double
the D.
D's, yeah.
And then the only other thing I had was how they ended it. Fair took her wig off, and then
Mm-hmm.
Shooney said, "I'm wigging right behind you," and she took
Yeah.
her wig off. It got the reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess the question I just want to ask, what I guess which did you like more, and what do you think got the bigger reaction? Was it the wigs or was it the Plan B?
I like the bullhead shit more. And I feel bullhead shit. Yeah,
I
it
don't
got the
know. I
crowd.
feel like watching it
crowd.
back, like from the second time, I thought it both didn't get maybe the craziest reaction that maybe would have
Mm-hmm.
got like on a bigger stage. But for me, I had the second round with the Bardashians. I just felt they
Mm-hmm.
had a little bit more than Funeral in the second. So just for me, I had it 1-1 going into the third round. How did you call it?
I called it Phara Shooney only cause even though I feel even the Bardashians had their highlights in between, they had so many like fall offs that wasn't consistent with the bar, and I felt
It also took time for Funeral to even pick up steam in the
yeah.
second
But
round.
I'm saying no, I like how all this shit was more so back to back and how they was playing off each other. I felt like I like how they was playing off each other rather than the Bardashians kind of saying one line, then the next line, and then if then it wasn't hitting, and I kind of felt like they did that for the majority of the round too. So I really, granted, they had their highlights. It's not like a clear cut for me. Like it's definitely debatable. It wasn't like a clear they won the second round clear, but I just edged it to Farrah and Shoney.
In round three, Bardashians go. They started off trying to do the rebuttal. I thought it fell flat. They went into the whole. I feel like a lot of this round was just them talking about them fucking on the same person. They
Mm-hmm.
went into the questioning the friendship and damn not my
Yeah.
handwriting is just atrocious. They went into the whole she got to the URL and marriage
Marriage
first.
first. So
So
she
so
beat you to the ring every time.
yeah, they went into the you think you a big body bitch and then they went into flipping that.
Yeah.
A funeral supposed to bring a family together.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sharing niggas, so it's not the first time them swapping bodies. And
Yeah.
then they went into the whole flipping Shooney's slogan with you black bitch and talking about you beautiful black bitch. Went
Mm-hmm.
into flipping all that. They kind of ended it with them addressing why they're even called the Bardashians.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just thought it was a cool third round. I didn't feel either of their thirds was really as strong as maybe the first two rounds. So I feel
Yeah.
like just for me and then I'll give you the floor. Like I just feel this battle just comes down to the third round
Mm.
for me. And I feel their third rounds could just go either way. This whole battle in general, I feel is debatable.
Mm-hmm.
I don't feel there was no clear cut winner on any side. Shout out to the funeral for showing up because I think that's why they was not the favorites. You know, going into the battle, they wasn't sure how fair was going to perform, and they definitely showed up. I believe the last time I checked, they're definitely winning on the app. So shout out to funeral.
Yeah. Also to like for the Bardashians, I had the woman intuition into your kids' tuition. I just liked playing words with that, and then the she took ironic how she took food off her kids' plate and ended up with a flat stomach. You know, addressing how they pay for their bodies and everything. I like that bar. That kind of hit hard for me. Oh, again, solid round. I feel yeah, you know me. I really don't like the drama talking about niggas fuck like you feel me, and then yeah, but granted, I feel like it was like a given that they addressed it at this battle. Solid round for me. I wouldn't say anything really too much outstanding, but I just definitely like the little like schemes and little wordplay that they were using in round three.
Well, you're also a Jazz the Rapper hater, so
I'm not a jazz
that
rapper
also
hater.
has to just play into your decision making when it comes to this battle.
I'm not, man, but
No, you are, and that's why you started smiling. Like,
I'm
you're a
giving them the
Jazz hater.
benefit of the doubt, and
You can say whatever benefited that, whatever sounds good for the camera. You are a Jazz hater.
I'm just not impressed.
No, I'm no. Listen, I'm just calling you out because I feel that has to be known to the public that you're
I'm
also a
not a
Jazz
hate.
hater. So that's also gonna kind of sway into. It's like Skip Bayless with the Cowboys. It's like,
Nah.
he's just gonna ride for his but then
Mm-mm.
I like my fault, man.
No,
Go ahead.
I'm not going to the battle, with the intention like, oh, like I'm ear plugged into Jazz on what Jazz is saying. Shit got to be the hottest shit. I'm giving it's a 2-on-2,
No, you
so
do.
I'm listening for the material
What you
and then
said you actually do. I don't know why you see like you
nah,
just gave all your tell sign. You literally just gave what you actually do, but try to
nah.
make it seem like you don't.
Bro. A lot of shit fell flat. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Like, you
agree.
feel me?
I
Shit
said
fell
I
flat.
said the same thing, but
Yeah,
you also told me personally you're a Jazz hater.
I'm not personally a Jazz hater.
Wait, so
I'm listening.
so you didn't tell me that
I'm
personally.
not a Jazz
Did you
hater,
tell me
bro.
that personally? Yes or
I don't
no?
think she's
Wait,
nice.
did you tell me that personally? Yes or no?
No, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't
you're
say I was
lying.
a hater.
Nah,
Like,
you're lying,
I'm
bro.
never a
All
hater.
right,
I'm not
all right,
impressed with Jazz performances, some of them,
all right.
but I'm not a hater.
I picked this battle on purpose just to try to shed light to the people that you are a hater.
I'm not a hater, man.
But go ahead, finish.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I
Oh,
have.
so but what did you have for Funeral though?
Oh, you said your shit for Shooner already?
No, but
Oh,
no, because I addressed it by saying like I felt this whole
oh,
battle like just came down to the third. I don't feel either of their thirds were
oh.
was that strong. I didn't really have a lot for either of them, so I just said like for me it comes down to the third. But if I just had to pick a winner, I edged the Bardashians 2-1.
Oh, okay. So yeah, for me on Shunu's third round, they had the what happened to the talking about how official was click hopping. What happened to the XO? Now you all in love. What happened to your XO? Hitters on deck. That a spacious shit out for her and her old bay. I'm missing the bar in between that, but I definitely like how that whole 4 bar was executed. Also they got into the New Orleans shit. Talking about like the Saints hollering who that getting the crowd interaction with it. Definitely like that. So definitely they performed that bar very well. And then talking about Jazz, you have Mad Bodies crime shows. You feel me? Nobody wanna admit to that body. Admit to that kill. And then I kinda like little shit like that. Like little shit like they want to see us fighting off the same over the same dick. That's not gonna happen. Kinda not rebuttaling, but it kind of refutes what they're saying in the third round, how they was trying to make it seem like Fetty was like a vital part in the friendship or whatever, just ruining friendship. But I like how it's just a kind of response in there. Kind of they already knew expecting that, so I definitely feel like that plays a factor as well. And then nasty bitch clear, you probably cleared the room if you uh you probably clear the room with your stench if you lift your titties up. I don't know. I
Yeah, I
just found that
definitely
funny a
remember
little bit. For feel me. For the third round, I had Phara Shooney.
that. No, of course you did. Like you know what? Like that's
It's a
just
gentleman's
like come on. Like
gentleman's.
they didn't 30 the Bardashians, but you're definitely a Jazz hater. So
I'm not
I
saying
definitely
yeah.
understand where you're coming from, but shout out to the Bardashian, shout out to Shunaro
Mhm.
for putting on the best female 2-on-2 of all time.
Mhm.
Whatever way you want to chop it up, but we have a good amount of time left, so I just feel we can jump into since we're already talking about the ladies. Queen of the Ring is having prom night on October 29th.
Mhm.
We will definitely be in the building for that one to get to experience that night. It's projected to be one of the better cards of the year. So
Mhm.
I guess we can just kind of just get into predictions on that. To start off the night, it's supposed to be Don Lady versus Lou Castro. Now, Don Lady has been sort of making her quote unquote comeback. She
Mhm.
definitely had the battle versus Yoshi G that I've been hearing at worst is just debatable. I feel from watching Don Lady because I'm not too much of a big fan of her, so I was kind of introduced to her with the Yoshi G battle. I feel her style is kind of just like that talk to you like gritty type of style, just kind of from what I seen. But she's going against Lou Castro. A lot of battle rappers call him Luz Castro because
Mhm.
they kind of feel like ever since the Arsenal battle, he's kind of just been losing all these other battles and at best just having debatables. He hasn't had another clear win since sort of that big T battle. But he's back now on prom night to battle Don Lady. How do you feel about the battle, and who do you have?
I'm definitely curious to see how the battle plays out. I haven't seen too much of Don Lady. I definitely want to see how she execute against Luke Castro. Um, from what we've seen before, Luke Castro is an effective performer. Granted that he hasn't had great performances as of late for I would say probably his past 2 to 3. Um, Definitely just want to see how it plays out.
Hold on,
If I'm
before I don't mean to cut you off, but before you even make a decision, from what I believe I heard, and if I'm wrong, then I'm wrong. But I feel like this is just what I heard though, that all these battles will be one round though.
1 round.
Yes. And I feel like it's due. I feel like it's like that because due to the fact I forgot to mention, it will also be a party
Oh, yeah,
after.
afterwards, yeah.
So I don't feel like it will do all these 3 round battles because then it will be like midnight body finish and then So these all will be 1 round battles. So I just didn't know if that's gonna play effect into your answers.
Oh, so yeah, I haven't really seen too much of Don Lately, but I'm going with Luke Castro because I'm more familiar with him. Hopefully, he has a effective performance. Being that it's 1 round, he doesn't have to compact so much into 3 rounds, so he could put a lot of effective material in a short amount of time. So I definitely have Luke Castro just because I'm more familiar with him.
Right. Luke Castro also has another battle, I believe, a week before or like a week after. He has to face. I'm forgetting the guy's name, but it's on the little like
On the
final exams.
final exams,
The
yeah.
people from the Crucible. I'm just forgetting his name, but he definitely also has to battle him 3 rounds. So how much of an effect will that have against Don Lady? I'm not too sure, but overall, I would agree with your decision, and I also feel Luke Castro will win this battle. I feel Luke Castro just his energy is just gonna kind of just outshine Don Lady, and I think that's just gonna make the battle just lean towards his favor. Also, just letting everyone know if you're watching this and you are going to be in attendance and you don't know, you must come dressed up. Everybody will be dressed up in the building, sort of with the prom attire from the staff to the battlers to security. Everybody will be dressed up, so make sure you have the right attire going into the next battle. I guess you can say the return of both of them because in battle rap they like to say the word return a lot. But Tory Doe versus New Jersey Twerk. I believe the last time we seen New Jersey Twerk was Snake Eyes.
Yeah.
Then he was supposed to battle Jerry West on the Battle of the Bayou car, and Twerk had a personal situation. If you know, you know. If you don't, you don't. But he had a personal situation. He was not able to battle Jerry West. It was rumored about that battle supposed to be, booked again on the Summer Madness card. Ended up not happening. So now he comes with a 1 rounder versus Tory Doe. Now we can't just say as fans, oh, it's a 1 rounder, so Twerk should be prepared. We can't say that because he had a 1 rounder this year versus Real Name Brandon, and he lost, and he started crying. So listen, man, and I'm not trying to make fun of Twerk. I'm just going with the facts of what was documented. But he's back now versus Tory Doe. I'll just go first on this one and just give my prediction real fast. I just have New Jersey Twerk. I just feel like even how it's just gonna look like Tory Doe just being so small and Twerk just being so big. I just feel like he's just gonna kind of dominate the battle. I also do like Twerk against the females. I remember him versus Miss Hustle, also on a previous Queen of the Ring card, and I thought he was fired in that battle. I also think he's gonna want to make a good impression because, like I said, we have not seen him versus Snake Eyes, and that was a couple months back. I will go Twerk winning this battle. How do you call it, man?
Yeah, definitely can't expect. It's not like a easy decision just to pick Tori because he definitely has to be prepared this battle. Also, I feel Tori Doe. I like Tori Doe, one of my favorite female battlers as well. Even from her battling 40 back in the day, definitely one of my favorite battles on that one. I feel Tori Doe might be a little slept on, might be on this battle. I feel like she has the potential to win this battle if she executes perfectly. Being also like her recent bouts as of late, I know like Chaz kind of like fucked her up a little bit, and then Yoshi G, she kind of lost to the Yoshi G, but hopefully like
She
took
clearly lost to Yoshi.
yeah, like she hopefully great given that she's coming on a return, and maybe she learned her lesson from battling chess like another male with that kind of energy and aggression. Maybe she learned her lesson and kind of more prepared this time versus Twerk. But for Twerk, definitely got to see him be prepared for this battle. Also, I agree with your point to where it's gonna look kind of crazy. Twerk is like damn near 6'3", and Tory Doe's like 5'1", so it's gonna look when Twerk is barking, it's gonna look a certain type of way. and definitely gonna overtake and definitely gonna magnify the performance from Twerk. So if I'm making a decision, I'm just gonna go Twerk. If hopefully he's prepared, but I wouldn't be surprised if Tory wins.
All right, all right, all right. Moving on to the next battle, 40 bars versus Fonz. Now, 40 bars, I believe the last Queen of the Ring battle, she was supposed to battle Coffee Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And for whatever reason, she did not attend that battle. But then it was rumored she was in the building. She was in the building.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what happened to that situation, but that battle did not end up going down. So I feel like if they asked her, she would have battled on this card anyway. But then also you gotta look at it that she kind of owes them this battle.
Mm-hmm.
So she's battling Fonz, one of the better punchers in battle rap to date. I feel this is kind of like pen versus pen, sort of Fonz knowing for his heavy material, and 40 being known as probably the best female writer in the game right now. Um, how do you feel about the battle?
I like the battle is definitely bar heavy on both sides. Av being an effective puncher, and I feel 40 is kind of a mix of everything, a hybrid. Could do the pen, the punches, schemes, like kind of great in a lot of areas. I definitely want to see how it plays out. I feel like a lot of the heavy hitting bars is gonna come from these two in this battle. Um, for me, if I'm picking a winner for this one, I'm gonna pick 40 definitely because I feel aside from Fonz, I feel like Fonz doesn't really have that elegance and that switch up that 40 has. She could go from barking on you or go into like a smooth flow pattern. She has different pockets that she could get into. I don't feel like Fonz has those type of pockets. I feel like he kind of raps a certain way. It's kind of like a textbook form for him at this point. If he does something different, um, definitely I'll be looking for it. But I feel 40 just has the ability to switch up a lot of shit on Fawn, so I have her winning. How about you?
In this battle, I'm going to go 40 bars. I feel that maybe if it was 3 rounds, I might have had Fonz, but just since it's 1 round, I feel like 40 is just gonna be able just to compact all that material just into the 1 round. And I think since this is also her home, I think she's just gonna be recepted a little bit better than Fonz.
Mm.
The last time I seen Fonz was Danny Myers, and I wasn't too impressed with him. Even though I did have him winning that battle, in my opinion, it just wasn't impressive. Danny wasn't impressive either. So I just feel 40 bars is just gonna have the elegance and just gonna win that battle in my opinion. But next on the card, Fair Funeral and Swamp versus Jack Boy Maine and First Lady Flames. Now, when it comes to this battle, we know Jack Boy Maine and First Lady Flames is actually a couple. They
Mm-hmm.
live together, so we all know that they have that chemistry. But then when it comes to Fair Funeral and Swamp, this is a 2-on-2 that we kind of did not expect.
Mm-hmm.
Them not even being from the same town or anything like that. We don't know them to be cool or anything like that. But Bab decided to put this 2-on-2 together because she said on Breakfast with the Champ, shout out to DNA, that she's kind of looking at it like, that southern guy, and then when a girl goes to the south, that the southerner like likes the New York accent. She went into a whole little story. If you want, I guess, the
Mm-hmm.
backstory into why she booked the battle, go see that on Breakfast with the Champ on DNA's page. It's out on YouTube. But when it comes to picking a winner, just me personally, I'm gonna go Farah and Swamp. I'm just not too much of a fan of Jack Boy Maine as of recently. I
Mm-hmm.
feel that his battles to me just hasn't been up to par. I just haven't liked the material too much, and I don't feel First Lady Flames is going to be able to carry Jack Boy Maine throughout this battle. It's no disrespect to Jack Boy Maine, he just hasn't really been my cup of tea sort of since he had the John loss. Shout out to First Lady Flames though. I definitely think she's fire, but I just feel just due to the shock factor of Farrah and Swamp and what they could really put together, I'm just gonna go Farrah and Swamp.
Yeah, for me, I'll go Jack Boy and Flames only because I feel chemistry wise, and I feel like they have potential to have more highlights within the battle. Being that Jack Boy Maiden is a great performer, and Lady Flames definitely has the bars to come that could pair well with that. I feel Farron and Swamp is gonna throw me off a little bit off the accent, of course, but I feel like their material is definitely going to be great. I just don't feel that they would have more firepower going into the battle with Jack Boy and Flames. I feel like they have. I feel Jack Boy and Flames have the potential more so to kind of like blow the roof off with one round and have a greater performance more so. Even though I feel Phara and Swan might have better material.
All right. Shout out to both teams. I hope they both come prepared. But now we get into the main event why everyone is buying the tickets. Tay Rock and I was about to say First Lady Flame. Tay Rock and Lady Caution versus Shooney and Fetty. The 2-on-2 that both couples live together. One is married, one is not. We haven't seen Tay Rock and Lady Caution team up before, so we kind of don't know what to expect. But we have seen Shooney and Fetty battle together, battle each other. We know that the chemistry is not going to be a problem when it comes to them. We know that I feel they're both gonna take this battle serious because you get to stand in front of Tay Rock, especially in Fetty's case, because I feel in no other circumstance they would be standing across from each other. So I definitely think they're gonna be taking this battle serious. And then when it comes to Tay Rock and Lady Caution, I feel like it's sort of gonna be high expectations because we've seen Tay Rock in a lot of 2-on-2s with different partners before, and they usually fire. So is Lady Caution gonna be able to mesh with his style? We're gonna have to find out. If I just had to pick a winner, um, I'm gonna edge Tay Rock and Lady Caution. Just based off their styles, I feel if you put them together, I think they're gonna come with just a little bit more potent material. I feel that they're gonna want to show that they're definitely a good tag team, so they can get more battles like this in the future. But like I said, it's gonna be close. I wouldn't be surprised if Shuni and Fetty won because, like I said, they're gonna take this opportunity very seriously. But if I'm just picking a winner, I'm gonna go Tay Rock and Caution.
For me, I'm gonna pick Fetty and Shooney. I feel like the chemistry is more so there, and I feel they kind of complement each other. I feel also seeing Tay Rock and Caution. I feel Tay Rock has that bark, but Caution has that bark, but it's like a little bark. Like when she's barking, it doesn't feel. I don't get that feel from Caution. I get the feel from Tay Rock. So I don't know how that pairing is gonna do well because Sue Surfing is 2-on-2s. He always like it's kind of overkill because it's like two powerful opponents. I just want to see how Caution can hold on and have that kind of power and impact on the building more. So I feel Tay Rock is granted that, but I feel Fettuccine and Shooney together will have that kind of like that pairing, that chemistry, and that bark to that performing element to do well in this kind of predicament more. So I feel it won't be kind of lopsided on their end. I feel like it's more even kill more. So I feel it's more lopsided on Sarah and Caution's end.
All right, and that's gonna be the predictions for that card. I believe tickets are still on sale, so definitely go get your tickets and be a part of history. Like I said, the card will be going down October 29th. Shout out to Queen of the Ring, Babs, Devo, and Vag. And just to end the show in other battle rap news, I guess the URL and all this battle rap stuff is turning into the NBA because now there are signings going around. There are 4 battle rappers that have been on the URL platform before, but then have as a recent sort of been on other leagues, but now they are returning on I believe an X, how do you say the word exclusivity deal. Red, Chef Trez, Bill Collector, and Clean Paper. I believe we're both fans of the 4 of them for what they bring to the battle rap platform. But them returning now to the URL, what are you expecting from these 4 gentlemen? And how excited are you to see them back?
Definitely excited to see all of them back. Especially Bill Collector and Chef Trez. I feel Bill Collector as of late kind of just switched his style up, rapping fast, that fast speed, punchline heavy, more so a
It's
rapper.
no more joking.
Yeah, he's a rapper now, and I feel like that's definitely like we definitely need that on the URL to get more battles more. So definitely want to see him match up against a couple people on the URL roster, Swamp, Tay Rock, other people as well. But I feel like. Just those two.
He has a battle that was announced on Traffic against Rum Nitty. So
Yeah. Oh
just
yeah, he
how
does.
do you feel about that
Yeah.
one?
Yeah. I definitely want to see how that plays out. Want to see how good is he really at that style now. If you feel me, so like he's kind of made that his trademark as of late. Won the KO, the King of the Dot tournament with that fast rap and punch heavy style. So you feel me? You're facing one of the best in Rum Nitty. So definitely want to see how he fares out in that one. So definitely excited for Bill Collector Chef Trez. I feel like he kind of left a little bit early. Didn't really have those monumental battles on the URL stage as when he was on the roster. So want to see him as he pans out. Same thing for QP. I feel like he left um to us when he had that trajectory in his career, and then ORED. We already know what to expect from ORED. Very consistent in his material. Very witty, wordplay heavy. Um, very articulate. I like the way ORED presents his material.
Yeah, I definitely agree with all the points that you made. I'm glad to see all four of these gentlemen back. Red, definitely being one of my favorites. I definitely like his punch heavy style. I think there's definitely matchups out there like a Fonz and a Sheet Happens that he can definitely tap into. Chef Trez, another one of those fire pens in battle rap, also definitely great at the freestyling and rebuttaling. So I definitely think there's great matchups on the Euro platform for him also. Bill Collector, definitely just one of those unicorns in battle rap. Always had a unique style. Definitely punches a lot more now, and definitely puts a little more emphasis on the pen than performance. But he has, like I said, the battle coming up against Rum Nitty on Traffic. I think he's definitely gonna want to make a statement with that battle
Mm-hmm.
to say that he's back. And then Clean Paper I believe has one of the most original styles in battle
Mm-hmm.
rap. So he gets to come back and just bring that presence back. Now I'm not sure if they battle, but I feel like maybe like him versus Stumbles would definitely be a fire battle. So shout out to Euro for definitely bringing these four gentlemen back to battle rap. Is there just anything else you would just like to discuss in battle rap real quick? Anything coming up you want to speak about? Anything you just want to get off your chest?
Nah, definitely just like the support around the culture. Unfortunately for the brother Sue Surf and his unfortunate situation, I definitely like how the battle rap community is coming together and making sure that like we're aware of his situation, and like I think Jay Black and others kind of posted like the letter information if you wanted to write a letter to Sue Surf. So definitely check out that page. Make sure your voice is heard, and Sue Surf could physically see that support as well. So he definitely needs it at this moment. So definitely shout out to the culture for that. And that's about it.
Yeah. Definitely shout out to Sue Surf's camp and Sue Surf's family for definitely just giving little updates to what's going on with Sue Surf because they really don't have to. It's really just none of our business.
Yeah.
But the fact that just shout out to Mama Surf for definitely keeping us just into him. I believe she definitely went live from the studio yesterday, just playing some of the music that I still believe they're gonna still try to push out.
Mm-hmm.
Just when it comes to Sue Surf situation, if you're supporting, definitely send those letters out and definitely keep just sending out positive prayers and vibes. And if you just don't rock with Surf, then that's fine too. But you shouldn't want to wish him to go to jail for however many years, and you shouldn't wish no death upon him or just anything of that nature. If you don't have nothing nice to say, then just don't say nothing at all.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, man, just shout out to Surf. But just knock on wood. But if he just does not return to the battle rap stage, which he said himself may be a possibility, what's just your favorite Sue Surf moment that you got to witness?
Oh, my favorite Sue Surf moment is definitely the suck my dick sucker neighborhood.
I was like, where's about to go with this? What the hell?
The suck my dick sucker neighborhood
Versus
against
some Tay Rock, right?
no,
No,
against Hitman Holla.
Hitman Holla,
The
Hitman
whole
Holla,
Hitman Holla battle was
Holla.
definitely just my favorite moment from Sue Surf. I feel like that kind of stamped him as a superstar in this league. The best battle, well, top three battles on the URL period. I feel like so definitely my favorite Sue Surf moment. Raw Rock trying to get SmackDown type shit.
Nah, definitely shout out to Sue Surf. No, I don't want to just say a particular battle because there's a lot of fire battles that he had. Like the Hitman battle, had the John, the um New Jersey twerk battle. Young Ill back in the day, DNA back in the day, just all fire battles. But I just also appreciated Surf just for me, sort of just kind of being a troll myself. He definitely was one of those trolls. He was definitely just one of those best shit talkers. Like he would just definitely go on Instagram live and just go on the spaces. And
Mm-hmm.
if you weren't even on his level, he was gonna make you kind of realize, yo, you just can't fuck with me in life or in battle rap. So I
Yeah.
definitely like the stance that he took as sort of that villain role. I just definitely think it's gonna be missed in battle rap. Now we got A Verb taking over, talking about he's president. Y'all
Mm-hmm.
better start listening to him because he knows how much money's about to start coming into battle rap and this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Even though I am not gonna lie, I am a little entertained. A Verb has taken over, but that's another story for another day.
Yeah.
That's gonna wrap everything up for It's Debatable. Today we will be back soon. For the people who's looking for the NBA drops, we definitely just got the footage the other day. We're just trying to make sure it's given out right to the people, but definitely be on the lookout for that on TikTok. Probably clips on Instagram and
And
the
Twitter.
official videos on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Also, definitely follow on Twitter. Where can they follow on Twitter,
It's
Jalen?
debatable two underscores.
Do you also have the plug for the TikTok?
The TikTok, I don't know the TikTok
All right, well,
name.
that's in Sebastian's department. Sebastian is only a part of the NBA, but if you would like to see Sebastian in the battle rap talk, also definitely just let us know in
Mm-hmm.
the DMs. But like I said, if there's nothing else you have to say, then we're out of here.
Yeah, as always, we definitely appreciate y'all feedback. Like, comment, and
And
subscribe.
thank you. I don't want to cut you off, but also just thank you real quick before I forget. I just want to say thank you for also helping us reach 4,000 followers on Instagram, because by the time this come out, we will be at the 4,000 mark. We're only 30 followers away right now. Thank you. Definitely all the support. We definitely just been getting a lot of love also from some incredible people in the media realm. So just thank you for the support. Thank you for the fans that join in on the lives, and definitely like to keep the conversation going with us. We're going to keep trying to get better and keep trying to push out content for y'all. So thank you for bearing with us, and we appreciate y'all, man. So we out of here, man.
Yeah, out of here. Like, comment, subscribe. Definitely appreciate all y'all feedback.